Hey, Mom. How are you? Oh, I'm doing all right. Look at what I got. You can't tell. Move it away from the camera. It's a giant whiteboard. Now I can write down my parts easier without having to tear out a sheet of paper every 30 seconds. Yeah. That's dedication to a video game when you start buying like housewares to make gaming easier.
Well, it was inexpensive and
Yo, what's up, Eternal? Yeah, it was cheap.
you'll use it beyond just for this game.
Do I just have toilet paper sitting right there?
Oh, I can leave you notes on it too.
You can leave me notes on it. I found the phone, by the way. There's the actual physical telephone.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Amy? How are you? I think this is the next car I need to work on. Oh, wow. There is a lot of stuff broke. Okay. What are you? Katagiri Katsumoto. What's up, Shadow? How are you doing, sir? We're gonna take this car out on the road. And by road, I mean test track. Ah. That sucks. Shadow's Wi-Fi still sucks.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that. Yep, that stuff's broke. Let's run some additional tests on this, shall we? Catalytic converter's got to come out. Excuse me. I gotta make sure I'm loud enough over the game. Tools, electronic meter. That is not how you use an electronic meter. But alright, whatever. Oh, and the fuel pressure test. I can do that now. Wait, does it work? I don't think it worked last time. No, it doesn't work yet. Okay. Never mind. Wow. I didn't test hardly anything. That's alright. Let's just dismantle the whole thing. Boo, internet. Yeah, internet sucks. This actually all looks okay back here. That doesn't. Muffler looks okay. This stuff looks jacked up. a weird shadowing effect with some of the items. Are you guys seeing that too? Or is that just me? There's sometimes when I take parts off, like, watch this. I'll go up to this tire up here. Watch when I'm taking off the lug nuts. There's like a star-shaped shadow around it. No, yeah, it is minor, but it's annoying. I'm sure it'll be something that they'll patch out again. All the items seem to have that now, too. It's just that seems to be the one that sticks out the most. You see it too? Okay. Just making sure it wasn't just a me thing. Which, I mean, doesn't really bode well for you guys either, but... Alright, what about these bushings over here? How do they look? That looks okay. That one looks almost brand new. So we'll leave those. Okay, that catalytic converter had to come out. Any other part of the exhaust? Nope, the rest looks okay. Yeah, the company's been releasing a lot of patches since the game came out. They're basically almost releasing one per day. Almost that frequently. To fix some of the issues, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll just give it a couple of days and watch for the next patch. Not a big deal. I'm pretty happy with the game so far. All the issues that I've experienced have all been minor, so I'm not going to write home about it. No, yeah, I'm pretty darn confident it's the game and not my computer. It wasn't doing this in Windows. Let's take out that wheel hub bearing. That. We're gonna have to take out the drive shaft as well, because it looks like the gearbox needs to get fixed. That's one thing I have to get used to, is that they're calling it a gearbox, and I've grown up my entire life calling it a transmission. And I don't know if that's, like, I'm wrong, or perhaps that's European versus American terminology. Or maybe it's a difference between standard and automatic vehicles. The terms are interchangeable. How about you, Amy? You're studying to be a mechanic. What would you call it? A gearbox or a transmission? Whoops. That was the console. I think I need to move this out of my way when I'm playing until I get to the point where I need it.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit of a hindrance to be... It's large enough that it gets in the way. Professionals don't say gearbox. Okay. So transmission is quote unquote the more appropriate term. Is that correct? It's more specific, perhaps? Yes, okay. Let's take all the clutch stuff out of here. Everything else seems okay. That list is complete, that list is complete, completed, 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 completed. Excellent. Now I'll pick up the thing I just put aside 30 seconds ago, and we're going to use it. Alright. Just set that over there. Rear suspension arm, rubber bushing. Rear shock absorber A. A gearbox would apply to anything containing gears, like clockwork on friction drive toys is a gearbox. Ah. So it's a more generic term. Small rubber bushing, another regular rubber bushing, rear axle knuckle housing A. Sway bar rear end link. Wheel hub bearing. Is that what I left off? Yeah. Rear suspension arm A. Spring cap. Another rubber bushing. Rear suspension arm B. Small rubber bushing. Rubber bushing. Rear suspension upper arm. And another small rubber bushing, okay? Well, that's alright. You know more than most of us. Steering rack and an inner tie rod. Oh, this is much faster. Rear shock absorber cap. Rear shock absorber A. Sway bar rear end link. I thought I already have that. Yeah, sway bar rear end link. Get another one of them. And a wheel hub bearing. Another one of them. Loud exhaust. We need exhaust pipe. One. And a cat converter. One. Gearbox I4. And, okay. Flywheel. And then all clutch parts. Okay. So, for those who weren't here for the first like 30 seconds of the stream, I got a dry erase board. So I'm able to write this stuff a lot faster on that than on paper, and then tear it out. Alright. Okay. Rear suspension arm. Rubber bushing. Rubber bushing, I need 4. Are there time limits to these? Only time limits to accept the job, not time limits to complete. Rear axle knuckle cover. And that was actually the wrong word. Rear axle knuckle housing, A. Front, rear, A. Sway bar, rear end link. I think I just need one of those actually, but I think it was listed on 2 repair bills, not just one. Because technically it was causing rear hub bearing. Technically it was causing 2 issues on the car, but it was the same part. Rear suspension arm A. Rear suspension arm B. Spring cap. Rear suspension upper arm. Click in there. Suspension upper arm. Steering rack and an inner tie rod. Inner. Rear shock absorber cap. Rear shock absorber cap. Rear shock absorber A. Exhaust pipe. Needed a catalytic converter. Gearbox I4. Flywheel. And all 3 clutch parts. If I can spell them correctly. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, that's something I had thought of, Mom, is writing on a sheet of paper, like the most commonly used parts, like rubber bushings, sway bars, things like that, stuff that I'm constantly buying for all the vehicles, and taping that to the board so I have like common parts I can just tack on. But we'll do that. I'll worry about that later. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that before, like, the next stream I do. Sorry, I don't want car status. I want assembly. Alright, so let's start putting parts back on. And apparently the warehouse is supposed to let you put parts into it and remove them from your inventory. That may just not work right now. Put a new gearbox in there. Catalytic converter on there. Can I get that piece? I can. Steering rack, that's new. Front sway bar, that's fine. Put both of the inner tie rods on. Is that beeping because it's a new job? Yeah, there's a new job coming in on my phone. Is what that beeping is. It's just letting me know, hey, there's another job I can take. I have plenty of jobs in the garage right now. That's why I'm not too worried about it. Every time it rings, you'll see the telephone icon in the top. Well, you can't see that, can you? Hold on. Let me do something here real quick. I didn't realize at the time. So I'm going to save. I'm going to try to Alt-Tab. I've never Alt-Tabbed out of this game, so there's a chance the game might crash here. That's why I wanted to save first. Oh yeah, there was another update to this game recently. I see it. Let me... That, and this? Yeah. Can I move that down? Whoops. There we go, now you can actually see that. So let me go duplicate. Bear with me a second, sorry. There we go. Hey, and I can Alt-Tab in just fine. Okay, cool. So that's a thing. So that should be a little easier to see. There's a little teal colored circle in the top right hand corner that says 6 right now, and when you hear that little beep beep, you'll see that go up by 1. It may go down by 1 before it does it again, though, so... Because it may go to from 6 to 5 because one of the other jobs expires. And I just looked when I loaded the game up, and the game is on a newer patch than what I played yesterday. So they've had a patch since yesterday, so that's probably what's caused this shadow problem. I'm sure they're well aware of it. It's not like I'm gonna submit a patch report about this. I don't even know how I would do that. Let's slap that arm back on. You're a pretty popular shop, I know. I do good work. He says, tooting his own horn. Toot toot. That spring cap back on. Throw that wheel on there. That should be done in the rear of the car. Let me check over here real quick. But yeah, I look like I'm done. Back to the front. missing there? Maybe the shock needs to go in first. Why can't I install the drive shaft? Oh, I need the wheel hub. Duh. It's gotta be there to turn the drive shaft around. Just kidding. I was testing you guys.
You failed.
That tire's good. Alright. Actually, oh, I keep hitting that. Let's lower the car real quick. Is it good?
Oh, yeah, I'm hurt.
Good.
I wanted to shadow with something, and I was like, I didn't know what to sing, so I just put a Godzilla, and I was like, does it work? Yes, yes it does also. And then I just put another Godzilla.
Nice. I'm glad you like that Godzilla emote. When I get more subscriber emotes, I'll have to make that one of my sub emotes too. I'll probably just make Skid draw me a Godzilla so that it's non-copyright. I like how I said make Skid draw me one.
Hey, you have to say, how much will it cost?
Yeah, hey Skid.
Yeah. That would be pricey. Not pricey, but like, not
No, no, I don't expect any of Skid's art to be free. I'm lucky he gave me some art for free. Okay, so this is not the story car. No, this is just brake performance issues. I think this car over here is the story car. Loud when accelerating. Nope. This is the story car. Okay, so we're going to take loud when accelerating. We're going to put that up there. That's an easy fix. Let's see if I can repair any of this stuff. Yeah, see, look at that. They're having some graphical issues with the game right now. Hey, I repaired that to 100% though. Bought one too many shock absorbers. I'm a good virtual mechanic. Dang. That has to be taken off from under the lifter, and then I have to remove that, because that's obviously a problem. So let's get this up. We'll take off the underneath parts, then we'll take off the inside part. That. Alright, the muffler's got to be replaced. The catalytic converter looks bad. That looks bad. The rest of it, I mean, it looks bad, but it doesn't look bad enough. I'm gonna find something to use as a rag.
Oh, here.
I don't want to use that. That's really good.
But that's what's in the... Okay.
I just meant like an old gross t-shirt or something.
What about...
Yeah, there's no rush. I don't need it right now. I only have like 6 parts to buy. That's quick. Alright. That's all the parts. 4 parts. Oh, I don't even have to go over there anymore.
Here. You need to cut this up? It doesn't work as a...
Yeah.
Because it sucks.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and cut that up. Forgot what I was buying. Rear muffler V8 front exhaust section rot A. Front exhaust section rot A. Exhaust manifold. Was it an intake manifold? I think it was. Maybe not. There it is. Exhaust manifold rod A. And there was something else. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Rear muffler V8s.
There's no in between. It's either small or way too long. I don't want to cut anymore. I'm over
Oh,
it.
okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
There's still plenty to cut, but I just can't do it.
No, I'll do it later.
Yeah. Just do something for now.
That's all I need for now. Now I was thinking something like 3 times that size.
I
So,
thought
like-
I thought you would want something really small.
No, I want something I can fold over on itself.
Oh, I was just kidding.
I'm Commander Shepard,
Sorry.
and this is my favorite
Streamer.
on
Twitch. Hey, Dragon. Look at that. Dragon resubbed. 2nd month in a row. Damn, dude. And that's a tier 3 sub, too. Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. And then you got my my little Commander Shepard thing again. Oh yeah, you can always share that. I forgot about that. It's there so that if you're not online when your automatic sub occurs, you can post it. Which is something I should have told you when we were talking about it earlier today, right? Whoops. So I guess you could put your resub back on automatic if you wanted. If you wanted. Just kidding. Parts. Let's put that front exhaust section on there. Catalytic converter gets on there. And we'll go to the back where the muffler is. That should be it, man. That was a quick car. All right. So we have that one, which is brake performance, right? Yes. Alright, we're gonna check the ABS stuff first. Yep, that's got to come out. Might be better, yeah. Leaving it turned off. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love people to auto resub, but you got to pay your own bills, man. That's a brake pad problem. Okay. Over on this tire. Yeah, I think there's like a 2-week grace period you might want to Google it just to make sure, but I know there's some grace period between the end of your subscription and when Twitch no longer considers it a streak of subbing. So like if you waited too long, it would no longer say you resubbed for 2 months. It would have said you subscribed for 1 month, because it'll lose track of it. But okay, 2 pads. Nope, sorry. 3 pads, a caliper, a vented, and an ABS. Three pads, a caliper, a vented, and an ABS pump? Question mark? Pretty sure it's the pump. Hey, it was the pump. Alright, cool. I'll just re-adhere everything. No. Nothing wrong with that tire. New brake pads here. Slap that new caliper on. And we'll throw on the tire. Now my shop will be empty of vehicles, man. Not yet. I still got to put the ABS module back in. Brand new pump. Alright, get out of here. Excellent. Alright, cool. So now we're down to this car, which is the story vehicle. What else we got in here? Repair damaged body parts. I'll take it. Go ahead. That doesn't even need to be put on a lifter. Sloppy steering, poor brakes. Timing needs replaced. Dude, that has a lot of stuff wrong with it. Let's get that. That sounds like that'll be awesome. And it's a big old truck. 'Cause Texas, yo. What else we got? Yeah, let's get this one. That'll be a semi-easier job. Alright, what body parts do we need here? Oh my god. A lot of stuff. These don't actually give me percentages. Alright, let me write this down. Front right door. Trunk. Or for those British fans, a boot. What's all this a boot? Front right fender. Left headlight. Front window. That should be called a windshield. Right body window A. Left body window A. And front license plate. Okay. It's a quick job. We'll go ahead and knock this out. What kind of vehicle was this? Sakura GT20. I need a plate. Wait, what kind of plate is that? Florida license plate. License plate, Florida. Why is my name Florida? $100 for a license plate. Damn. Body shop. Sakura GT20. Oh. There's more than one Sakura GT20. There we go. I needed front right door. Trunk. Front right fender. Left headlight. Front window. It's weird it's not listed. Right body window A. Also not listed. Aren't windows listed here? I see stuff still doesn't have correct logos. Sakura. Sakura Moon. There is no Sakura GT20 window set. Well, that'll be a problem. Right body window A, left body window A. Right body window A. Chieftain Del Rey. Sakura Moon. Yeah, there isn't one for the Sakura GT20. That's a problem. Alright. Anyway. Let's go to assembly. Put the hood on. Front right door. We'll take those body windows off. I'm going to take the trunk window out because I have to replace the trunk. I have to replace that door. Left headlight. Left fender. Front right fender. Okay, assemble. Put the trunk back in. We can put the trunk back window back in there. Front window. Bench. Okay. Front window. I guess the bench is that back seat. What is the bench? Huh. That's weird. There are no windows at all for the Sakura. GT20. Maybe they use the same windows as the Sakura Moon. Let's try the front window. Just one at a time. No. Well, that's a problem. Alright, so I have a vehicle in my shop now that I cannot physically repair. Awesome. That sucks. Alright. You move to the test path. Just get out of my way. That's annoying. Alright. Let's do the story car next. This is the Royal Bianco.
Apparently, that's in one of the fixes. Sakura GT20 missing parts.
That's in the, like, next patch kind of thing?
It says this is supposed to be in patch 1.0.7.
Yeah.
You have that one yet?
I have 107.
It says that
Hmm.
one's
Apparently not. That's alright. Let me look in my list again real quick. Maybe they have it, didn't put it in the body shop by accident. Maybe it's in the interior shop. Window. There's no windows, okay. Main shop? Whoops, without the S. Nope, no window in the main shop. Yeah, my game says 1.07 in it right now, but I don't know. Okay, I'll just hold on to it then. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so this was what? Again? Royale Bianco. Street Racer, blah blah blah. Tweak My Little Beast. Recently, accelerating from lights has been more difficult and generally less comfortable for me. Vamp me up and check everything. See ya. See ya. Too bad I can't say test track. That would be cool. Let's run some tests on this, though. Oh my god. Yeah, that needs to get fixed. Some piston with Conrads need to be replaced. So I'm going to be dismantling this engine pretty heavily, because I got to replace pistons. And those are one of the last things you remove. That's all okay. I'm going to take you out to the test track just to make sure. Oh, cannot start engine. Haha, derp. Alright, well, I'm going to have to get at the Conrads, so we're going to start by draining the oil. That definitely has to happen. Herp-a-derp. Move out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. Sit between my boots. Don't move. Alright. So, let's take off... Oh. I gotta take some stuff out of the engine compartment first. That's gotta come off. That's gotta come off. There's a lot of dismantling with this one, Amy, so you're gonna be excited about this. We're going to be stripping the engine down to almost nothing. Alright, intake manifold comes out. I took an engine apart yesterday, but I think it was after your internet went out. Or your power, or whatever it was. So you didn't actually get to see that. Alright, now we gotta take the timing stuff apart. Take that belt out. Yeah, dude, blackouts are lame. That belt off. Cam gears come off. Remove the cam shafts. Let's go ahead and remove the starter, because I think that's got to come out. Now we'll lift it again. Now we gotta take off the oil filter. Take off that exhaust pipe. The oil pan. Alright. I'm going to take off these rod caps. Crankshaft bearing caps have got to come out. I don't even think those have to come out, actually. Because I don't think I need to remove that crankshaft. So let's leave those in. But the rod caps have to come off. Alright. I'm going to lower the car again. Hey, don't worry about it. Yeah, Dragon just subs for a lot because he likes me. He's trying to get into my pants. Can't say as I blame him. But yeah, I don't expect people to sub for the, like, $30 amount like he does, or $25, whatever it is. It's awesome for those who do. Yeah, I hope to get full partnership eventually. Because then, subscribing will actually get you more than just access to a single emote, which is all it does right now. Alright, so we're going to take that tire off. You know, this guy may not really know what he's doing and be bragging about street racing and needs a new interior so his car can go faster. But I mean, he pays his bill, man. Have all the channel emotes? Yeah, that's my goal, is to have all the emotes in the channel. Or have all the Discord emotes in here, too. Like, I would bring Oliver back. We'd have a skid-made Godzilla. Whoops, that's not what I want. That gearbox is at 18%. Damn, dude. Are you even using your clutch when you're racing? Actually, he's probably just riding his clutch the whole time and tearing it up. Get off your damn clutch. No, if I got partnered and was starting to get more emotes, I would pay Skid for some. Like, I'm not going to be like, Skid, make me more free emotes. That's a dick move. Okay, is that everything? That is everything. Okay. The owner of this car is clearly an orc. His car just needs a red paint job and he'd be set. The red ones go faster. I know, dude. I'm waiting for when I get a paint shop and he comes in here and says exactly that. Because I'm sure he hasn't done that yet because I don't have a paint shop. Look here, Dragon. Just because I don't play Warhammer doesn't know I'm not familiar with what an orc is. I know what orcs are, sucker. Oh, orcs. Oh, orcs thinks that's how colors work in Warhammer. Oh, okay. Well, now I feel stupid. 4 spark plugs, clutch release bearing. Clutch pressure. Yellow makes bullets explode more. Piston with Conrad. Conrad? What are you doing here? My wife paid for my ticket and everything. Front exhaust section. Exhaust manifold. Gearbox I4. Oh. Haha. Camshaft 2. I was like, that's a short list. I thought I took off more than that. Scroll, you moron. Ignition coil 4. Front drive shaft. Inner tie rod, 2 of those. Outer tie rod, 2 of those. Inner tie, outer tie. Steering rack. Sway bar front and link A. Front sway bar. Front drive axle C2. Sway bar front and link A. Another one of those. Fuel rail DI. And a throttle I4. Sweet. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot of research into Warhammer personally. I've never played the game, but I did download like 40 books?
I'm sorry. What?
Warhammer's like 40 books.
I think the Horus Heresy ones I have, I think it's like 42 or something.
42 books, yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a butt ton. I want to read through those. Clutch, release bearing, and pressure plates. Piston with Conrad, I need 2 of those. Flywheel. Front exhaust. Exhaust manifold. Gearbox I4. Camshaft. I need 2 of those. Front end link A. 2. Front sway bar. Front drive axle C. Two of those. Fuel rail DI. And an I4 throttle. Alright, that should be it. Let's go ahead and put this on since I'm here. Yeah, but I'm really big into books. I can read the books a lot faster than I could get together and schedule to play a game. Alright, so there's all that. Let's reattach that with the sway bars. Yeah, 40K has always interested me more than standard Warhammer because I've always been much more of a sci-fi guy than a fantasy guy. I like both. I just prefer sci-fi. I mean, that should come as a surprise to basically no one. So, none of that stuff. The exhaust section shouldn't be put on yet, because I got to get underneath the engine again. Alright. Let's put those Conrads back in. I get the feeling that eventually this guy is going to come in with like a better car and be like, I trashed it, can you rebuild my entire engine? And I'm going to be like, yes. Yes, I can. So the alternator back on. Just throw the water. Oh, that's the steering pump. Okay, never mind. Camshaft. Nope. I'll get that fuel rail back in. Yeah, dude, this guy pays his bills, so I'm gonna keep fixing his stuff. Alright, water pump. Reattach. Okay. That's most of that. Let's put these rod caps back on. They're not a problem. Throw the oil pan back on. Put that exhaust section in. While we're up here, we'll go ahead and slap the tires on. Okay, I think that's it there. The manifold cover. Piston with Conrad. Really, bro? Why you gotta be like this? Yo, what's up, Skid? Ugh. I gotta dismantle everything I just put in there. What's up, Zill? Alright, so let's take that back off, and that back off. I literally just put this back on. Well, y'all were here. It doesn't like that piston. Good, I can take the oil pan without taking off the exhaust pipe. Although it might be easier to remove the exhaust pipe. It doesn't even have any screws. Alright. Back down. Alright, let's buy another piston. We good? I mean, yes. That's happy. Now I just gotta put the stuff back on. Okay, we're getting close. I'm gonna have to agree with Amy and disagree with Zill on that one. Monster is better than Red Bull. Okay, how are we looking now? Oh, I didn't put the exhaust manifold on. Derp, that's useful. Kinda gonna need one of those. Otherwise, things are going to get really gross up in your engine. You happy now? You are! Let's put oil back in. Get out of here. Alright. You get on that lift. Did I level? I think I did. Hey, look at that. I did. Bigger discount in shops. See, that's 85, 95. Repair body parts. I need to start leveling that up. Alright. So I have a higher chance of fixing parts. Oh, you right-click to move stuff over. Dude, that is super useful. Okay, cool. Ha 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 ha! I should check to see if I can fix this. Hey, I fixed something. Let's go move that front drive shaft back. Get out of there. Weird. Huh. Alright, whatever. It's a duplication bug. I'm not going to worry about it. Sloppy car steering and poor performance on the brakes. And this had a ton of stuff, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Hey, some time ago I got a car that suddenly stopped working and I don't know what happened. I don't know much about my cars. My former wife said that I'm a loser. But to drive a car, you just need to fill it and it goes, right? Also, mount the missing parts and repair what you can. Alright. I'm gonna leave one garage spot open because of this thing. I'm gonna need to fix it eventually. So let's fix this thing first. What time is it? 8:30. Okay. Steering and brakes. Not so bad. Where's your ABS stuff? Do you not have ABS stuff? Brake servo was at 58%. I don't think it has ABS stuff because it's an old car. Alright, cool. Get up. Get on up. Poor steering. There's some tie rods. That steering rack looks like it needs to come out as well. Sway bar. Let's get the steering rack out. That all looks okay. Now let's go to the rear tires. Check out the brakes over here. Yep, that's bad. Yuck. I don't know if that plate needs to come out. I think it does. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the part list here. Yep, that's it. Alright. Outer tie rod, 2 of those. Actually, I should put the numbers like way out here. Inner tie rod 1. Sway bar front end link B. Two of those. Leaf, spring, U, and plate. And then for brakes, I need drum wheel cylinder. Brake caliper. Brake shoe 2. And a vented brake disc. Brake disc vented. One of those. Okay. Short and sweet. Outer, I need 2. Inner, I just need 1. Sway bar front link B. Front end link B. 2 of those. 1 plate, 1 U. Drum wheel cylinder, I need 1 of those. Caliper. A shoe. No, 2 shoes and a vent. Thanks, kid. I didn't know you were a masochist. Oh! A new... Well, I think the steering rack is old, isn't it? Will you stop moving the camera, please? That would be awesome. Alright, all the way back over here. How we looking? We're good. All right. Erase that off my board. Nice. Dude, that dry erase board was the way to go. Oh my god. Repair, replace body parts, change oil, and a whole bunch of other stuff is just broke. Oh crap. Alright. Let's do the body parts first. Front left fender. Left headlight. Right tail light. And rear bumper. And this is a Sakura Moon. Hey, Creed, what's up, dude? Long time no see, man. You must have been busy. Log space list. Ah, I always forget that. Can we... Is there a way to change that command so there's no space? Because there's no space in any other command. Or would that break it? I don't want to break it. Alright, see you later, Amy. Have a good one. Alright, let's go back here. Body shop. Sakura Moon. Alright, we need front left fender. You'd have to remake the API? Then don't worry about it. Left headlight, right tail light, and rear bumper. Now that sounds like a royal pain in the ass. I don't want to worry about it. Left headlight. Oh, that's gone. Right tail light, rear bumper, and front left fender. Yeah, look at that. It's gone too. Alright. No, I don't want to move it. In Colorado with your girlfriend. Had to call me an idiot real quick. Well, have fun, man. Get out of here. Don't hang out with me. Okay, so that's done. Alright. Car suddenly stopped working. I don't know what happened. So there's some electronics problems. Let's do the electronic meter first. There's definitely some issues there. Starter and battery are both dead. This car's my computer currently. It's completely trashed. Piston rings and pistons. Oh my god. This guy has destroyed his car. Oh my god, this dude. Alright, looks like all his problems are engine based. So I mean that's good in a way. Whoops, I keep... Okay. I don't know what I was doing there. That brake servo looks dead. 16%. The battery was dead. Starter's got to come off there. It's dead. Let's take off the turbo. And we'll take off the exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold looks bad, but it looks okay. If that makes any sense. Alright, so let's take the head off. Oh my god. That air filter's got to be replaced. Just stuck my head in there and that air filter looked nasty. The the base looks okay, so I'll leave the base. That fan up front doesn't look too good, does it? 46. Let's take the base out. It's in the way. Alright, cam gears are coming out. Cam shafts. The actual engine head itself looks decked. Okay, okay. No need to apologize for that. You just happened to laugh right when I said something.
Was it funny?
Not really.
Oh. Could it have been funny?
It's me, so unlikely.
Hoping I laughed at you?
Kinda. It didn't work out in my favor.
No, I'm kidding.
It's fine. Go about ignoring me, I don't care.
Alright, bye.
Oops, I forgot to drain the oil. Oh, whoops! Alright, so we'll lower this back down. Where are these Conrads that need to come out? I hope the piston rings are in the same slots as the Conrads. Apparently, yes. So, that one, and that one. That one stays. Okay. There's still some parts that aren't discovered yet. Could be stuff under the gearbox, possibly. Oh, that is an ugly shade of orange. Okay, that's all okay. That all looks okay-ish. That all looks okay-ish. Fuel tank. Look at that. There's those two pieces. Okay. Idle roller A. Belt tensioner. Turbocharger. Brake servo. Ignition coil, I need 3. Fuel rail DI. Intake manifold. I4 DI. Timing belt. Serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt B. Starter. Fuel tank. Fuel pump. Air filter and battery. Oh my god. Throttle I4. Engine head I4. At this point, I would just tell the dude to go buy a new car. Camshaft 2. Spark plug 4. Piston with Conrad 3. Actually, let's go oil pan. I4. Piston with Conrad and piston rings, 3 of each. Where'd my cap go? There it is. I was just about to say, I lost it. Okay. There is an infinity of stuff I gotta buy for this car. I don't even want to know how much this is gonna cost him. Oil filter I4. Idler roller A. Idler roller A. Oh. That's why I can never get that when I put a space after idle. Bullet. Belt tensioner. Turbocharger. Brake servo. Ignition coil. 3? Yep. Fuel rail DI. Intake manifold. I4 DI. Timing belt. Serpentine belt A and B. Serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt B. Starter, fuel tank, fuel pump. Fuel pump, fuel tank. Air filter, battery. Throttle I4. Engine head. I4. Camshaft 2, spark plug 4. Oil pan. I4. And then piston, 3 of each. That's all the parts, so let me clear my board. Who wants to guess how much this is going to cost this guy? Taking bets. $32 grand. Mom's shooting high already. She's like, all the money. It's just every dollar. Let's put that brake servo back in before I forget that. Dude, he's got half of his engine is just completely brand new. Mom's gonna win. She's the only one guessing. What a jerk. 31,999. Come on, now you're betting against Mom here. Okay, put a new battery in. Let's reattach the starter. Your bid has been denied. I don't know if they can even do that. I guess they could. It's their game show, right? 5K? That is a drastic difference. That's like when people guess their Showcase Showdown and they're like, $150,000. And they're like, $150,000? Are you sure? $400. You're like, what? They don't even know how to reply to that. They're just, okay, I guess. Alright, so that's reattached. What else we got up here? Anything else at the top? Doesn't look like it. And we're going back underneath. Let's put the oil filter on. Our neighbors are rearranging their bowling ball collection. Oh, the turbocharger needs to go back in. Boo! Engine bay. Back down you go. Alright, what else are we looking at? Ignition coil you don't like. Ah, yeah, I didn't put those back on, did I? I didn't like one of the ignition coils. That's fine. Okay. Put the fuel tank back in. And the pump. Lower the car back down. New ignition coil. I thought that was kind of strange, the way the car just... Oh, I keep hitting the tilde. Stop it. Okay. We're going to put more oil in it. Brand new pistons. You don't want to make those angry. He's happy. $15,099. So it was almost exactly between you two. Oh, that didn't level me? Bull. Okay. Hello, it's me again. It seems this trip was a little too much for me, not to mention my car that lost a little weight. I talked with some people from the salon and learned a bit. Please do what you can with my, so I can drive my car again. By the way, as I said at the salon, it's all because I have the wrong tires, so please mount some off-road tires. Oh, I'm repeating the story missions. Fix body parts. Repair damaged body panels. Gearbox problems. Move you there. Okay. Cool. This should get me to level up. Alright. This is the Royale GTR. Front left fender. Front bumper. Left headlight. Front left door window. Left side mirror, right side mirror. Rear license plate. Okay. What was the other car? Let's go ahead and do this one at the same time. It's the Del Rey Custom. Hood, front left door, front right door, front left fender, front bumper, right headlight, front left door window, and front license plate. Cool. So now we can knock out 2 body part repairs. That needs a front license. What's the rear on this one? Pennsylvania. So I need a Pennsylvania license and a Ireland? Alright. They misspelled it right there. Pennsylvania, Ireland. Alright, so I got those. Now let's go body shop. Del Rey. Oh, there's an Imperator. Del Rey Custom. Front right door, front left door, left fender, front bumper, right headlights, front left door window, front left door window, and front license. Okay, I got that. And then I need the Royale GTR. Front left fender. Front right fender. Front bumper. Left headlight. Front left door window. Left side mirror, right side mirror. And the rear license, and I have that. Okay. Cool. So.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
streamer on Twitch. Hey, Anza. Anza with the resub. For 2 months. Thanks, man. That's really cool of you, dude. What the hell is the alert thing? It's Mass Effect, bro. Both side mirrors need to come off. Front left door window. I think that's everything on this car. Just minor damage, but he wants it all replaced. Fine by me. Rear license plate. Forgot that. Alright, you're good. Now this one had the hood, front left door, front right door, front left fender, Front bumper for sure. Right headlight. Front left door window. Well, it's out of the car. And front license plate. Which is just missing. Excellent. Did I not buy a new hood for this thing? I didn't. Whoops. Where's the hood? There it is. You're almost done, sir. And then this was Pennsylvania. He's good. There are body parts missing from the car. Oh, whoops. Alright, now you're good. So does the GTA guy come in for a paint job? No. I don't even have a paint shop here yet. So he'd be all like, paint my car. I'd be all like, I physically cannot do that. I don't know who you are or what you want, but I cannot paint cars. So, bye. Technically, I'm not a body shop. I'm a mechanic. What did this car have wrong with it? Gearbox. Gotcha. Raise them up. Alright, I don't get another unlock here until 20. So I might as well go ahead and keep increasing my successful repair chance. Excuse me. Let's see if I can fix any of this stuff, shall we? Alright. I think I fixed some of it. Or maybe not. Nope, I destroyed it all. Oh well. Alright, this thing has gearbox problems. Front drive axle comes out. That tire is going to come off. That front drive axle comes out. Now the main drive shaft. What else are we missing here? Oh, the starter. Gotcha. Okay. That's everything. All the clutch stuff, the flywheel, and a gearbox i4. I don't even have to write that down. Gearbox, i4, flywheel, and all 3 clutch pieces. So this guy is just basically getting a whole new transmission. Let's see how much that costs him on this car. Put all the other stuff back in that I took out. $3,000. Starter is missing. Does that sound about right, Mom? Yep. All right. Salem Spectre Fastback. Chieftain TBX. Let's not pick anything up yet. Let's work on this truck. Lack of engine power. Timing needs replaced. Might be back in time to continue watching. I'm gonna be playing for maybe another 30 or 40 minutes. Ignition coils and spark plugs gotta come out. Starter's got to be replaced. Nothing there. That's not too bad. That fuel rail's got to come out. A lot of broken stuff is all it is. Seems to be randomly scattered all over the car. Fuel filter comes out. Did you say the battery was dead? No, the starter was dead. Under the car. Okay, gotcha. Looks like the timing cover is busted though, so I'm gonna have to take this other head off too anyway. It looks like the underhead is damaged on this one, if that makes any sense. Okay, that exhaust manifold's gonna have to come out. Alright, let's take that out and that out. Eventually we'll track down what we need to replace. That needs the belt tensioner to be removed. God, this truck has got so much wrong with it. Soundbox emulator ratchet and clank edition. That's funny. I like that, Anza. You're a funny guy. Timing cover has to come off. Both those belts look bad. Yep. Those cam gears gotta come out. And the shafts. And then the engine head. Because that's dead. Everything else looks like it's from underneath. Alright, let's raise this puppy up, shall we? See you later, Dragon. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and re-upping on your subs too. I really appreciate it, dude. Have fun with the car, you nerd. Will do, dude. All those bushings look okay. Hey, that fuel pump. Gotcha, sucker. Everything else over there looks okay. Alright, so gotta take out the tie rod and that guy. Everything else is looking okay right there. We gotta take that out. That's gonna have to come off. Now let's go back over to the other side. Caliper. Brake pad. Brake disc. Let's do the outer tie rod. Inner tie rod. That. Oh, that drive shaft's got to come out. Okay. Gotcha. That bushing's coming out. That bushing's coming out. That one looks okay. That one looks okay. Alright, I think that's it. There's a part not discovered there. It's an engine fault. Lack of power, missing a part there. Okay, so engine power and engine fault. I bet you those two items are actually the same individual piece. And that's engine power. Battery? That was 69%. Oh, the air filter. Hello? Well, that was the air, that was the power, but not the fault. Oh. Oh, the starter. Duh. How did I not see that from underneath? Oh, it's way up in there, that's why. Alright, there's the last piece. Nope. Actually, you know what I should do real quick? Let's take the oil pan off and look underneath. Oh, there it is. That bearing cap. 3%. Yep, crankshaft bearing cap. Excellent. Alright, let's go see if I can fix any of that. I don't know if I fixed it or made it worse. Be nice if it could tell you if it was repaired. Nothing on this car would have come off at 100%, but there's that caliper at 100. So I fixed that one. Looks like everything else I broke. Okay. So, oh, I fixed one. That's something. Alright. I'm going to write this list this way, vertically, because there's going to be a lot of parts on this list. Alright. Water pump pulley. Timing belt V8 2. Belt tensioner. Okay. Engine faults. Crankshaft bearing cap. Idle roller B. Serpentine belt A. Starter V8. Engine head V8. Ignition coil, 2 of those. Power steering pump V8. Power steering pump V8. Fuel filter. Engine head cover B in black V8. Head cover B black V8. Timing cover for V8. And a spark plug. Lack of engine power. Ignition coil, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to add 2 to the list. Fuel pump, I don't think I have on here yet. Fuel pump, yes. Fuel rail, DI, and an air filter. Okay. Oil filter V8. Oh my god. So much stuff. Alright, let's do brake performance first. Brake caliper 2. ABS pump. Brake disc 1. Brake pad 1. Brake disc vent 1. Okay, that's correct. Car is loose. Leaf spring U-plate. And leaf spring plate. One of each of those. Steering rack. Outer tie rod. And sway bar front end link B. Okay. Let's go down this list first, and then we'll come back and do general running and gear control repair. That is a really long list already. Okay. Alright. Water pump pulley. Water pump V8. Timing belt V8. Belt tensioner. Oh, for the timing belt V8 I needed 2 actually. That's a very viable possibility, Anza. Also needed that timing cover, I know that. Timing cover V8. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that off the list so I don't get confused and buy it twice. That would suck. Okay. Belt tensioner, crankshaft bearing cap. Idler roller B. Serpentine belt A. Starter for V8. Engine head for a V8. Ignition coil, I think I needed 4 of those. Am I into mecha games? Not really. I used to be way back in the day, but power steering pump V8. Fuel filter. Did I need a fuel pump? I did. Like I played fuel filter, engine head cover, B black V8. Engine head cover, B black V8. I think it was MechWarrior 2 that had, goodness, I forget the name of the DLC that came out for that game, but it was like, it was a snow-based DLC, and the name of it had something to do with bears. Because that was like this new group that was hanging out in the snow. Fuel rail DI. Oil filter V8. Brake calipers 2. Ghost Bear's Legacy. Which game was that for? MechWarrior 2. Okay, I was right on the original game. Dang, you are on fleek over there, girl. ABS pump. Brake disc. Brake pad. Brake disc vented. Leaf spring, I needed 1 U and 1 plate. Steering rack. Outer tie rod. And sway bar front end B. Front end link B. Okay, that's all of that list. Ghost Bear's Legacy. Holy crap. I can't believe you found that. Well, I mean, I gave like all the information needed to find it, but...
Yeah, I just googled the...
MechWarrior 2 Bear DLC or something?
No, not MechWarrior 2, sorry. Brandon is fired off where he read so much. I just googled MechWarrior Bear DLC. Although I have sat there and you're like, there's a game I just played.
That's true. I've been like, hey, there was a game. What was that one game you found? Oh, it was I forget the name of the game off the top of my head, but I have it installed now because she found it for me. But it was a top-down shooter, but it was a space shooter, kind of like crap. Now I don't even remember the classic one. Galaga, maybe. But it wasn't Galaga. It was newer than that. And she went and found it for me and was like, was it this game? I was like, oh my god, where'd you find this?
I'm doing like an hour.
Yeah, by like Googling for like an hour until you found something.
They're like, oh, it's this type of game, and it was this, and you're like, it was in this time frame, and that time frame, like, that's basically all it was getting made. Like,
Yeah, I know.
this huge thing.
I was like, it was in the early 90s, and you were all like, yeah, the early 90s, that's all they made, were top-down space shooters like that. Thanks, you're helping a lot.
It's okay. You were excited, you got it in the box.
Go get the box. There is no box for the thing. I had to buy it online. Luckily, the developer, the game was popular enough that the developer actually still had a web page up, and you could go onto his page, and he was like, you can download it for free from my website right here, or you can pay me like $5 if you want. So I ended up paying the dude like $5 because I was like, oh my god, your game is freaking amazing. But yeah, the devs, it was like a one-man dev team, and he had a web page with his game listed on it. Probably I was the one sale he had in like the last 2 years. But that game was just, it was just stupid, mindless fun. It was the first one I played ever when I was younger that had like boss battles in it. Maybe now his dream is not dead. Maybe. By now he's probably moved on to other stuff. Other games, I mean. Not like he left the gaming industry because he only sold like 10 copies of his game. Well, I put it on my Steam wishlist, Skid, so I'll keep an eye on it. But, I mean, I've got like an infinity number of stuff waiting, so I'm not like chomping at the bit to play it, but... I guess I could do that, couldn't I? I always forget I have access to your game library. Let's get the majority of the engine put back together. Reduce the amount of stuff that's in my inventory. I'm also going to have replaced some of the parts that were on the other list, incidentally. So the other list will be a little bit shorter. I did not get a new serpentine belt A. Ah, that's sunshine. I don't know why I installed skylights in my mechanic shop. Wait. 27%. There's no way that engine was gonna like that. Oh, that's right. I didn't have that replacement belt. I can go ahead and put the radiator back in. And the fan housing. Okay, now we're getting back to this stuff. Crankshaft bearing cap, yeah, I haven't done those yet. Fuel pump, that was installed, wasn't it? Maybe not. No, it wasn't. Whoops. Change oil and drain and refill with... Okay, never mind. Serpentine belt A and crankshaft bearing cap. Did I buy the crankshaft bearing cap? Yes, I did. That gets installed there. I think I bought the oil filter. Oil pan was fine. That can get reinstalled. There we go. Serpentine belt A needs to be purchased because I didn't buy that apparently. Whoops. Must have overlooked that. What else we got? Lack of engine power is done. That'll be done. Controlling feels loose. I just haven't reattached those parts yet. This is where more is broken that I haven't purchased. Double wishbone shock absorber. Okay. Outer tie rod. One of those. Front steering knuckle C. Have I messed with Doomfist? No, I don't even have Overwatch installed anymore. Wheel hub bearing. One. It says I already installed 2 rubber bushings, but I'm going to go ahead and buy 4, because I think those 2 came from somewhere else where they were needed. And rubber bushings, I mean, come on. Front spring, front shock absorber cap. see. Sway bar front end link B. Inner tie rod. Upper suspension arm, bottom suspension arm. I keep track of what's going on in Overwatch, though. Steering rack. And front drive axle delta. Alright, let's go buy all that stuff. Serpentine belt A. V8. Oh, that's what I did. I bought this one. Whoops. Okay. Double wishbone shock absorber. I need one of each of those. Front steering knuckle C. Wheel hub bearing. Rubber bushing 4. Front spring. Front shock absorber cap. Sway bar front end link B. Upper suspension arm. Bottom suspension arm. Steering rack. And front drive axle delta. Okay, that should be it. Let's get to put this thing back together, shall we? Alright. Here's it. This is what I just bought, like a second ago. What did I buy? Front drive axle delta. These should have different names. But they don't. I get the feeling I might actually have one of those in storage already. From repurchasing. Whoops. Alright, so we'll put the drive shaft back on. Steering rack can go in. Oh, I had 2 steering racks. Whoops. Outer tie rod gets reattached. Bottom arm. Upper arm. Look at that. Those 4 bushings that I bought instead of 2, they were worth it. Oh, I got you. Whoops. Did I not buy a front wheel hub? Oh my god. The master of car assembly. Yeah. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna start making mistakes. See you later, Skid. Have a good one, man. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Serpentine belt A, that's in the engine compartment. Change the oil. Awesome. That's everything underneath. This is going to be a costly repair as well. Oh. $29,829.
Just buy a new car.
Yeah, at that point you could almost buy a brand new truck for 30 grand.
There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a prime example of what I was talking about earlier when I said that at a certain point, a good mechanic is going to look at your car and go,
It's total.
bro, just buy a new car.
Yeah, take that to a salvager and be like,
Idle roller A is missing? Oh, ha ha ha. Let me put that back in there for you. Whoo-wee, 30 grand. And I ain't got no cars except this broken one in here that I can't fix. No items to work with. Let's sell away. See, I have a steering rack, front drive axle Delta. Let's put those in the warehouse. Yeah, the warehouse is kind of broken right now, apparently. Those are in my inventory. This isn't. I don't think. Oh, okay. All this stuff is in my inventory. Alright. Let's sell it. They need a sell all button. Maybe a sell all not 100%. Hello? Okay, that and that. These body parts aren't here though. These I've already sold. I don't know why. Whatever. Okay. So let's go ahead. Gearbox problems, we'll take that. Hard to control, suspension is rattling, we'll take that. I'm gonna get some cars in here real quick. Just so next time I'm ready to go. Let's take that one. That one sounds interesting. Alright, cool. So, that'll be it for me for today. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys next time. Yeah, that's true, Eternal. Sell below X% and you get to specify the threshold. That would be useful. Alright, night everybody.